Customized, on-the-job sales skills development by Greg Helfrich, the Revenue Systems Guy. Using the revenue system model. When you're running a business, there's only so much time in a day. How can we develop new salespeople or employees interested in business development while managing the business and its current sales force? We use the revenue system model as a tool to accomplish both. At the same time we're training and developing new salespeople, we're running the business, and I help you do both, mostly here on the training and development side. Using the revenue system model as a tool, we teach and develop the people new to business development and find ways to improve the performance of existing business development activities. The time commitment is reasonable and the results are significant. We use a 4-stage learning methodology: educate, implement, analyze, and improve. We meet weekly to gain new knowledge, monitor progress towards goals, and support the student on their way to sales success. We use each module in the revenue system model as curriculum. Students participate in real-life situations, they find real prospects, and make real sales. We start with market segments and verticals. Where do we find our customers? Who do we do business with now? Who could we be doing business with? Then we move on to deciders and influencers, the people we're dealing with. Who am I going to pursue? Who are the deciders and influencers in my target company? What do they need? What makes them look good? What makes them look bad? What do they know that just isn't so? What information do they have and what information do they lack? Then we move to our offer. What about dealing with us makes them look good? What do we do so they don't look bad? How do we make them look good? How do we educate them? How can they measure our product or service against the competition? Then we move to attraction. How do I attract and get in front of my prospects? Do I get their attention using social media, email, cold calling, our website, networking, YouTube, LinkedIn? Then we move on to the sales process. What's my call plan? How do I qualify the customer? What's the best way to propose our offer? How do I close? In general, how do I convert them into paying customers? Then how do we measure success? How do we know we're getting anywhere within our process? Then we tackle management. How do me and my supervisor manage my deals, my issues, my continued development? So now that we've talked about what they learn, let's talk about the process of learning. The first step, we define your current revenue system model. This is done with the sales manager and current sales staff. Next, we kick off the process with the students. Why are we doing this? What's in it for the students? And lastly, we begin the curriculum. We progress as fast as we can. Going through the curriculum to the first sales calls happens within a few weeks. I support the students until they're comfortable with the revenue generation process, well enough to fly solo. Then I support the sales manager as she or he supports the students. So why don't I give a firm timeline for the program? First off, this isn't a classroom curriculum. This program is a guided learning and coaching process. Second, I meet the student where they're at. Some have a great deal of business development skills already, and they move quickly. And third, this is on-the-job training. Life and business happens, and sometimes we're delayed. Do I offer a performance guarantee? I don't guarantee success in sales. I don't think anybody can. However, I do guarantee that I will exercise my professional judgment at all times. If a student shows little aptitude for sales, I'll be honest with you, and we can choose to end the program before we go too far and spend too much of your money. And if nothing else, the student will appreciate the requirement for the sales function and support the sales effort going forward. So let's get started.